Okay people, I think we're away here. And there's the game.
Thanks.
Okay, we are back in single player at the moment, but we may get back onto Battle.net. I'm just going to Alt Tab out here and just double check the microphone is going, which it is. Alright, we will start a Smiple run. We're definitely in players 3 here. We may do a bit of experimenting during the evening. I'll give it a few minutes for people to join in here. But Smiple has passed. In fact, what we might do here is have a quick run of the various functions. And let's see where Smiple is up to. We're going to go to Go Mule. Yeah, there it is. We're going to make a copy of his experience. We're going to swap to LibreOffice. Let's bring in the spreadsheet. And see where he's up to. 6.3% of the way to level 96. So I think I'm going about this the right... Oh. I don't think you're seeing that. Try that. That's better. Okay, we are 6.3%, if you like. That's about... Oh, very neatly 1/16th, I suppose. 6.67. So we have 2 people in chat and one of them is my tablet. Away we go, people. Now Schwinn may join in during the evening and he suggested he has one more set of keys to run on Battle.net for another torch. So let's go back to the game, people, and we will start running Smiple. That's not so, that's as quick as I can do it. Okay, here we go. We're in players 3, but we'll double check. Now I've been experimenting with a few things. And we may have a look at those during the evening. Okay, we've got Haradrums. Oh, we've also got, I think, we may have some, yeah, I thought I saw Fanaticism. Okay, we're just going to have to battle through here. Oh, hang on, they're going to get up. Right, alright. Hello, Jorm.
Good afternoon.
Now, Jorm, if you want to hang around, you normally do. We might do some experimenting here. I'm back running single player at the moment. I saw your own Paladin, Jorm, hit level 97. Geez, well done for that. Let's do that. Let's not do that. That's one of these times I'm wondering, should I be actually doing this? There's some fanaticism aura snakes just around the corner. Whoops, and they have arrived. Let's just got rid of that. Let's do that. Right, let's do that. I've done a respec, Jorm, too, which I may go through in a moment. Alright, because if... Alright, I'll have to stick with nature's piece there, I think. Those serpents hit surprisingly hard. Let's have a look at the gloves. I'm on the lookout, Jorm, for some assassin gloves now. I've just about made up my mind to start my first ever assassin. Are a bit down on life because we haven't got our ring on. I don't think we're going to waste too much time in this level. Yes, I wonder, yeah, I'll show you some other things too during the evening, Jorm. That one's extra fast. We're on players 3 here. Now, can I ask, Jorm, you just simply got a bit tired of playing with the Hammerdin? Let's go back to town and get healed here. Hello. You just got simply sick of doing it because it was just took so long to get there? So I think rather than risk all the mummies and so on, we'll just teleport across here. Oh, where are we? I just remember where I'm going too. Yeah. Alright, we've got a new map. Since I have I went back to normal just to check which to nightmare, just to check that I had used the nightmare respec, so that reset all the maps. I didn't mind that. Let's have a look for them. I still haven't got the hang of where they see there. Is the unique group? Oh, that's unique. Oh, bother. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Yep. No, I'll tell you what, Jorm, then you and I maybe of like mind here. So let's get Deckard Kane to identify that jewel. Yep.
Yes.
Just let me resurrect Jamali here, and I'll show you what I've been doing, Jorm, since we've got 3 people in chat. Just now. So one thing I could do, Jorm, so for example, Jorm, let's go back and kill that unique for start. Yep. Okay, do you have an assassin, Jorm? You're welcome to join the voice chat too. That's something else if you'd like to, rather than just type in comments. I haven't been on the Discord too much of late because I've been playing single player. Yep, that's what I'll be aiming for too. But I've never played an assassin at all, so to me that has real novelty value. Do with a couple of scrolls. Flawless sapphire. Seem to get a lot of flawless gems with this character. Alright, thanks, Jorm. It say so. Yeah, so it's clearly it's going to be a lot easier. No, we want a lot of monsters. That's a fair crowd. So I shouldn't be hanging around. I must admit, Smiple only hit level 95 a couple of days ago, so I'm quite happy with the progress. In those few days, but it'll still take a good 3 months or so to get to level 96, and that's where about, oh, that's a unique group surely. Let's get Jamali out of there. You have the Mavina set on Assassin. Sorry, you mean the Mavina or the Natalia set? Natalia's, okay, right, thanks. Yeah, now, I've wondered about, using the Natalia's set. It doesn't seem to be all that well regarded, but I'm assuming I particularly what I do like about it, okay. What was I going to say? What I like about the Natalia set's the 30% damage reduction, and I wondered about using it on the Traps character I have in mind. But there was one thing I noticed, Jorm, about the Natalia set, is you don't get any partial set bonuses, which I thought was a bit poor. Each item, there are no, we're not going to worry, oh, there we go, champion group. We're not going to, there just didn't seem to be any partial set bonuses. Yes, the temptress is yes, geez, oh, rare amulet. Quick look at that. Geez, that is really ordinary. Okay. So we're in players 3. What I'm doing, Jorm, is when I hit the... not going to worry about 2 monsters. when I hit the last 2 waves of bail, I step it up to players 8. Oh, fair enough crowd, I suppose. If Schwinn comes online, people, we may... Oh, yes, sorry, John, I haven't made myself clear. There are none of those green, if you look on the... There are no partial set bonuses for individual item combinations. Now, like, for example, on the Tal Rasher set, you get 10% fast cast if you use that item with any other one. But looks if they're not those individual set bonus, which I thought was a bit poor. But I didn't really think, looking at it, it was a suitable set for... oh, we've got souls. I didn't really think it was a suitable set for use with a Traps Assassin. But somebody could correct me on that. I've got to correct that Wednesday night stream too. I'm getting here at 7 o'clock virtually all the time. But I'm looking for... I said, well, let's do this run, Jorn. See if anybody else joins in. Oh, we've got... Alright, may have to get Nature's Peace here as well. Let's do that. Yeah, the moment I put on Thunder God's V, you can see the cast rate drop. Yes, I wondered. That's what I thought, Jorn. That's what I thought. Alright, I think we have to go back and get Nature's Peace here and rely on mana potions. We're going to need it later anyway, so let's do that. Now, John, we have every... where is it? Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I've got enough gear, Joel. Remember, I've got everything. I've had a look. I've got some idea of what I would like to be the. Oh. Should have picked up mana potion, shouldn't I? Let's do that. But the idea was just purely to find, to follow Mr. Lana's playthrough. Could you tell me, John, what's considered the sort of the ideal, just without meaning to ask you to type in too much, if you say go the down the traps route, oh, battle orders is down. Do you go hunting for a sort of an elite claw? Would Bartek's do? I don't know. I think Bartek's is biased towards martial arts assassins too. Let's have some mana potions. I just thought for novel, I'll show you this in a moment, Jorm, and we will see what... Yeah, no, I've got Nature's Peace on, so nothing's going to work. Matsvik put me on to whatever it was, cleansing, there we go. Curse is gone. Let's have a hunt around for a unique group. This is a bit silly. Much as I'd like to be thorough, this is a bit silly. Okay. Fair enough. I don't think there's too much point to this. Let's do that. Cunning is the prefix, right? Oh, now we've got a unique group. Battle orders is down again. Okay, now I've got my own ideas on it, Jorm. I was a bit disappointed to read when I thought of what would be the useful skills. I was a bit disappointed to read you can't run burst of speed and fade at the same time. Hello, LA. Oh, okay, LA. I wonder what the response would be for single player. You might notice I've put it up on the Discord. Smiple has now hit level 95. And we're even some measure to level 96. Alright, now if LA is going to be there, I tell you what we'll do, people. Let's run straight at Bale here. I don't think this is all that sensible what I'm doing now. Yeah, BattleNet, LA, yeah. How could I put it? Everybody's so generous, there's not quite the same sense of achievement. But if Schwinn comes on, he suggested last Saturday running a set of keys, which he's still got. We might do that, because he did make the offer. But BattleNet, everybody's so generous, you know, your character gets to be immensely powerful very quickly. Yeah, my guess is, Jorm, seriously, is that would make the character too powerful. Because when I was looking through the assassin skills and I looked at Mr. Lama's playthroughs, I thought, right, burst of speed, and having run a treachery, what can we, oh, let's get back on there. Let's go out here. Yeah, having run treachery on a few mercenaries, I realise how powerful that is. Let's have those up. Oh no, we don't need them, right. Yep, that's right. And I had a look at it and I thought, for what I have in mind, I reckon I'd be better off going to burst of speed rather than fade and getting my resistances elsewhere. But I'll keep that to myself for the moment. Let's put on, this is where we want nature's peace. Now what I did, people, by virtue of that ring, 10% fast cast and 20 to strength, I was able to respec Smiple. I've left 10 stat points, and I'll tell you why. We're still overdone a bit for... What are we doing here? Oh, that's because of Thunder God's Vigour. Right, okay, hang on. Let's go back to town, people. Okay. No, the idea of playing it safe, Jorm, that seems to be the way I've done most things. Let's do that. Now, the respec... right, so I've got 156 strength. What I've done is I've basically bumped up the strength. I did not have to put one single hard point. Oh, we're going to tell you, folks, let's go to the webcam. We've been on long enough. Let's do that. Right. Now, I did not have to put one single hard point into strength. We started at 25. Plus 8 from those two charms got to 33. Plus 53, up to 53 with the ring. That enabled me to put on the Harlequin crest. That got me to 55. On goes the mage plate. Now we're up to the... now we've passed the additional strength we need to run. Once we've got the mage plate on, we could then get the extra strength from the War Travellers and the Herald of Zakharoom. So we finished 156 strength and we haven't put a single point in. No, I'm not using the strength bug, Jorm. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If your character dies, I don't know what you do. I said not one string, not one hard point to strength, not one. Now let's see if we can get through this. This second way is a bit awkward, but okay. Well, there's a superior monarch. We might have a look at that. We could go down to players 1, but oh, hang on. Have I got Nature's Peace on? I have. Yep. But since the little mages chase you, now what that enabled me to do, is that it? That's all the mages? Right. I was able to put the minimum number of points necessary. We're going to hit him? Yes, we are. Put the minimum number of points necessary into Holy Shield. I do this very slowly and carefully. We got any mana potions? We have, right. I was able to put the minimum number of points into Holy... Oh, we've still got a mage, alright. Put the minimum number of points into Holy Shield to get to 37% block. Right, there we go. Oh, let's get out of there. We'll come back and look at that monarch. We've been poisoned here. Right, I'll show you this while we're in town. I was able to put the minimum number of points into Holy Shield to get to 30... Where is it? 36? That's not right. I think battle orders are down here. Nature's Peace. Ah, we want the Stone of Jordan. That does it. Right. Oh, that's a fair point. I'm stuck with the Stone of Jordan. Right, okay. So, let's have a look at this, because I didn't think of that, actually. Right, so, we have enough points in Holy Shield to get to 37% block. And then I just bumped up the dexterity until we got 75% block. Now, I'm going to take a rough guess. That's another disadvantage of not using the Stone of Jordan. If I just drop that off, I'm going to take a rough guess that blocking percentage. Oh, it's still 75. Oh, we've done well. Right. And that enabled me essentially extra points, and the extra points went into Holy Bolt. So we're now a little bit more effective against the mummies. So 3 and a bit thousand there. And our hammer damage is about 10k. Oh, thanks, John. I haven't looked at that part of it. I must admit, I haven't been on the Discord. Let's have that monarch. Oh, 10% enhanced defense. We might swap that. Actually, no, we won't. I don't want the durability ones. Right, here we go. Because after this one... So what we're going to do, we're going to... Don't mind doing this. Oh, I wasn't on the right thing. Weapon swap, please. Just heal Jamali with Holy Bolt. Okay, thank you, Jorm. I'll show you the other things I have in mind. That actually works pretty well. Okay, Ola, if you're still there, I'll talk to you. For rejuvenation potion. We're going to go up to players 8 for the last 2 waves. We just got to hope like mad that Lister doesn't generate with anything particularly nasty. This mob aren't so bad as a rule. I keep my eye on that life ball. So I think this is where most of the experience is. I did post on the Discord, I got a Sir rune in here. Let's grab a mana potion. We're going to need them against Bale. Now here's where things can get very nasty. They haven't got nasty yet, but I fully expect them to. The mercenary actually tanks this lot pretty well. What's going on there? Didn't actually do that right. Right, we're in a couple of mana potions against Bale. Mana potion. Oh, it's got to be more than one. Oh, fair go. There we go. That should do. I think that's normally enough. Now what I did do the other night was run by Smiple at Mephisto. Now I've leveled up my number of tokens. We are running 320 Magic Find. I'm actually hitting him. I think we're hitting him. No, we're not. Hang on there. Oh, I've got the wrong aura, have I? No, I was right. Oh. I'm not going to waste 4 rejuvenation potions on that. Let's do that. Yep, I must admit though, I like the teleport. Remember, this is nominally a Magic Find character, so I'm happy to go with my one and only Enigma. It's a fair point though, yes. I was playing just it's a fair point. Oh, we didn't change the player numbers, that's the problem. Oh, that's the problem. Alright, we're stuck with it now. That's the problem. I thought I'd done that. No, we hadn't. Alright, we're going to get there. Trellised armour is the iron pelt, I think. No, give that one a miss. Just sorry people, I just have to check my phone here. Irrelevant email, right. Let's have a look at that ring though. No.
Afternoon.
So, Ole, can I get you? So, Ole, you said you're happy to see some single player stuff again. Now, what I do is that we go into Act 4 and clear out the Chaos Sanctuary all in Players 8. I wondered what the response would be about. Oh, let's do that. My own concession to levelling is I'm using a Stone of Jordan instead of a Nasal Ring. Here we just look for any unique groups we can find, and there aren't, as a rule, too many. There we go, there's a champion group. Oh, there's a unique. Okay, let's have him. I suppose you should say she, given they spit out. Have her, given it spits out babies. Alright. So there's a full rejuvenation potion. There's another champion group, but even so, according to Mr. Lama, champions are 300% experience, and uniques are 500, which that I knew. $15 of each, right. So once we're in, what I like about the Chaos Sanctuary is it's a very good place for a Hammerdon. And the sheer monster density. So here we just go for full clear. We want to try and get a crowd though before we start throwing hammers around. Okay, thank you, Ole. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, something dropped there. Some sort of potion or gem. I saw it more than heard it. Yeah, I've sort of got a... Oh, okay. Now that I find, this is fair, well, this is typical, but it's an example of what happens with this character. Is that I get a lot of runes. A foul's not bad. I got another one yesterday, and flawless gems. In fact, we're going to go back to town. Yeah, Battle.net. I'm glad I did it, Ole, but as I said, like there's a social aspect of Battle.net that I enjoy, but it's essentially a fair bit easier. The bots, well, I'm prepared to run around behind them, put it that way, so I can't complain about them too much. Pluggy, what the thing about what concerns me about Pluggy is that I don't know how many players I've heard come on the stream and say, oh, Pluggy didn't work, I had to start again. No. Oh, there's the sword guard. Yeah, we don't need that, but that's the sword guard, executioner sword. Do that. Check the scrolls. Right. I'm not going to worry about one monster. Oh, there we go. Now if that one will come across, we'll get a crowd. Well, that's a unique over there. Let's do that. is it? Oh, that's a double unique, isn't it? Yeah. There's another one. That's 3 unique smallest in this area. You see Chaos Sanctuary. We should be nominally, according to the experience chart, playing in Act 5, but having been through Bale, and we'll also have a go at Mephisto just to see if he can give us some good gear too. That's a minion. That's another minion. No, minion or not, 500%, we're going to leave it behind. That's not enough of a crowd. Oh, sorry, my tablet just went blank. I'm thinking about getting a new tablet too, people. I'm not certain this one at 5 years of age or whatever it is keeping up as well as it ought to. What are we up to? Oh, we've been going only about 40 minutes here. So we will see who logs on. Amethyst. See, one of those differences, say on Battle.net, I don't collect any gems except Flawless. Whereas on single player here, I keep standard ones as well. Well, wait till Jorm gets back, Ole, and I'll show you what else I've been experimenting with. Emerald we will have. No, it's big enough crowd. Oh, an IR room. Yep. Another rune. And I think this is a function, I'm not quite certain, maybe a function of the fact that I just run at such high player numbers. I can see a full rejuvenation potion there on the ground. There. Oh, Jorm's back. Yeah, well, there are some aspects. Yeah, I'm thinking of making another off-game video about what I would like to see introduced. Yeah, I kept on thinking if the Path of Diablo people can come up with such a reasonable, you know, what's clearly a very popular mod. You remember, Jorm, we both knew about David Brevik losing the resources, but clearly the Path of Diablo people have been able to come up with something. Oh, is that a unique? No, alright. Let's do this run. The run here will finish with Mephisto. And I'll show what else I've been experimenting with. Just to make, as ever, try and vary the stream. We're doing a full clear of the Chaos Sanctuary, Jorm, in Players 8 mode. Mind you, I still think Decisive is very, very dangerous. So we do not teleport right on top of him. Right, now let's go for him when he's on his own. Right, this is that, we just accumulate full rejuvenation potions like there's no tomorrow. Yep, so I don't know enough about programming, Jorm, to Just waiting for the clan. There we go. Geez, that's a good aura too. I don't know enough about the programming, but clearly they did. They've issued numerous patches down the years, so clearly it's still possible to modify the game in some extent. I think asking it to run in high definition, that will never happen. So I think that would be a major task. Emerald. Another rune. But surely there are some things that could be done to improve it. I'm playing on a 24-inch monitor here. Okay, it's not the very best of graphics, but I'm just going to go... Oh, I've still got another one. Let's let the mercenary have that one. No, we won't. Now the reason why I've slowed down a bit here is for some strange reason this particular pack seems to cause this character more trouble than anything else. So I like to sort of take it on to do that. There, you can see there's a life ball. I don't know why. Keeping a very close eye on it. Goes down with this pack in particular. Ladder only rune words. Yeah, I don't mind them having ladder only rune words. What baffles me is that some of them are so ludicrously easy to make. Spirit as one. I don't know why.
Not even death can see.
Yeah, I've got Enigma on here, Jorm. What's the other one that I thought was ludicrously easy to make for the properties it offers? Rare amulet. I'll have a look at that back in town.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, we didn't get repairs. I was going to sell that last one to Laza. Oh, only 700. Perhaps I did get repairs. Alright, now to complete the run, I just go at Mephisto, and I don't bother with Andari, although we can do it if you want to. In fact, I don't really need to go at Mephisto, because I now have completed all my tokens. I needed essences from Mephisto. I've got about 5 of them. Yes, we'll have a look. Let's alt tab out here. Let's have a quick look at the display. Let's do that. Now, yeah, your screen's going to freeze for a moment. If we look at rune words and we just open up 1.10, what was the other one I thought was... Oh, Fortitude. Yeah, okay, at least you need a low rune. So I thought Fortitude is one they could bring into single player. Oh, Grief, that was it. For one... Oh, no, it's got a low in it. No, sorry, that's not the one. Insight, yeah. Okay, Insight was the other one. Not that that's a... I consider that to be a hugely powerful rune word, and I thought another one that was too easy to make is Lawbringer. Obedience, I've got an Obedience Cryptic Axe on BattleNet. Again, that's also relatively easy to make. Grief, yes, yep. For what it is, yep. Okay, it does need a low rune, but death. Let's have a look at death. Hell Elf Exort Gold. Oh, you're right. It's certainly it looks relatively easy. 20% of bonus attack rating, 50% crushing blow, 0.5 per level deadly strike. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, alright, let's go back to the game, people, anyway. Alright, let's have a run at Mephisto. When I changed maps, people, I got a good one. I got a good one for Mephisto. It's just across here. The previous one was a fair bit longer. We could go hunting for Andariel. In fact, I don't need to do this. I'm just on the assumption I might get something, you know, I might, for example, get a perfect pair of War Travellers or something. We could do some I haven't got the stuff loaded in, people, but I've got a whole pile of crafting. Let's do that one. Oh, come on, quick, right. Right. That's another unique. We might as well have a go at them since they're a unique group. Geez, I tell you, the light ball's going down here. Oh, we're cursed. That's the problem. Let's do that. Let's do more. Heard another gem drop. Another full. Oh, it's just a flawed amethyst. All right. Oh, okay, Jorm. Yeah. All right. No, I'm interested in that opinion. I wasn't too aware of any differences between. You say the rate of rune drops went up with 1.13, did it? Is right? Are we hit? Jeez, I assume we're doing him some damage. Yeah, we got the right stuff on here. We'll have to go use a potion here in a moment. Seems to be taking a long time. Nothing particularly inspiring in that lot. Oh, I was on the wrong weapons. That's what it was. I was on the double axe. The call to arms. Yeah. I was on that. That would drop the cast rate down. Thought it looked a bit funny. Okay, look, I tell you what I could now start another run. In fact, let's not worry about Mephisto anymore. I do not need to visit him. Let's just move this stuff out, and then Jorm and Ola, if you'd like to join in, I'll show you what I have in mind. I'd just like your feedback. Yep, okay, thank you, Jorm. Right, let's put this away. Now, I'll just show you a couple of other things I've got which I haven't yet learned to use, but I'll at least show you that they are there. Alright, let's Alt Tab out, folks. I'm going to go to OBS. And I am going to do, just let me check it's up and running. That. Now, I'll just wait for that to show up on the screen. I think you people get to see it immediately. So the game's going to freeze, but this is this Diablo interface that somebody's written. I've seen other streamers use it. In fact, no, let's leave it like that, but I'm hoping to learn to use that. So you can see it's correctly said that Smiple's on players 8. If I go if I select it and go Control U, I'm not certain you'll be able to see this bit. I'm now inside the settings, but there's some things I cannot figure out. It has the provision to put in timing splits, and I think they're timing splits, and other various things I've yet to work out. Right, now I'm hoping, I thought speed running, so it'll take me a long time to get up anywhere near to speed on that, but I thought speed running is, in my opinion, the ultimate test of playing the game. So that's something else I'm looking at. And the other one, people, now just let me do something in the background here. Yes, I can do that, John. Let me take that one off, in fact. Let's do that. Okay, now. Yep, I can do. I've got to sort all that. I only downloaded it this afternoon. But the other one I wanted to have a go at, Jorman, just let me... Geez, I don't know what happened there. Right, okay, just let me do this. Again, the game's going to freeze because I want to get and numerise the number of windows I've got open. Oh, hang on. That was clumsy. Now, what I'm going to do, Jewel, just going to do something here.
What's up, YouTube? Mr. Llama SC here, and welcome to the Assassin Guided Playthrough. This is going to be
I just learned something
a trap assassin. We were talking a little bit before, and I will go back and do and continue
now,
in the future.
Just let me do this. I've got to resize VLC's window.
Make, you know, maybe a werebear or something. We can do a zealot, like different builds for each of them. But I just wanted to get the classic, straightforward, those
can you
generic
tell me?
Looks
if it's not coming through.
Builds.
Can you see if it's gone? Can you see if it's gone? Like all I'm seeing is black.
With probably the
yeah. So that's Mr. Llama's voice. But can you see? I can see the video. So what I'm going to do here, if I go to my desktop,
guys, and today, like I said,
this is another way of doing it. Let's give it a catch up for a few. Right.
So the first thing that we always do is we look at the stats.
So we may have to do it that way.
What you'll notice with the assassin is she has some really,
now the point
nice
is,
stats. This
I
is
think it's right now. Can you see the video?
To beat the game with, kind of like that Necro
if I just do
where
that,
he just had like really good crowd
and make it full screen,
like, take his time and everything like that.
Now I'm wondering, okay, would it be an entertaining thing to do? Yeah, it's just come up full screen
First
on
thing,
my
she starts
tablet.
20, 20, 20, 25. So okay, starting stats.
We will just mute Mr. Llama. Yeah, so if we want, we can go through the guided playthrough, bit by bit, and chase it through that way. I'd be intrigued to see. I've never played Assassin. Could I just start up an Assassin and follow Mr. Llama's playthrough and see where we get? Because the one thing I have got is an absolute stack of tokens if I gum up. Right, okay. I'm just here. It's not filling the full screen. It's not quite filling the full screen on the tablet. Okay, but at least we know how to do it now. So thanks for that. We'll just unmute Mr. Llama. Pause. In fact, we will actually minimize VLC. I'm going to go back to the game. Not quite back to the game, people. I'm going to go back to the game, but it'll freeze. I'm going to go to OBS and just delete that VLC and do that, and now we should be back to the game. Just give me a few moments for that to catch up. So whoa, showed the full webcam there. Right. Almost. Okay, yep. No, but some stage just that for something I've never done. Never played Druid. There's something else to do. Because I thought with the right gear that a Traps Assassin could carry an awful lot of magic find. An awful lot of magic find. However, what do we got in here? I don't think we need to run Mephisto anymore. The danger is I'll get an imbalance in essences the other way. We could have a go at Andariel. I haven't got the map, but we could try that. We could start another Bale run. I'm assuming there's not too much experience. So let's just do that for the moment. Any preferences, people? Would you like to... Resistances will be rock bottom. Yeah, I thought there... I have to say, Jorm, I thought if I went to burst of speed, I won't give my game away here, but I thought there might be a way around that. Now, if you'd like to see something else, please say so, but I'm sort of on the hunt here for level 96. So, the other thing I can show you is your experience. Remember the experience chart, Jorm. Oh, souls. Oh, wow. Cold enchanted souls. I may have been on the wrong weapon set there too. Oh. Let's do that. Yeah, that's a minion, but a minion of what? That was cold enchanted souls, definitely. There was a full yeah, there it was. Don't need attack. That's another unique, is it? Yep. All right. That's a third one. Okay, so be it. So that's what we're here for. I've wondered about bringing a wisp projector ring, which I've got 2 or 3, rather than using Thunder God's Vigour. Oh. Geez, I do miss the lack of cast rate. So there's the thing, we just collect flawless gems. Right, sorry. 60s. Chains of Honour, yeah. I was thinking, Jorm, of doing some... so you're running Chains of Honour. That's if I've got a Chains of Honour, Araxka has one. In a Dust Shroud. That's that dreadfully expensive Dust Shroud. That's unique. Oh, it's another. That mana burn as well, is it? Where is it? Jeez, what a bunch.
I am
Oh, yeah. Shaker, right, okay. Well, so I won't give my own ideas away here. I'm not this anything particularly revolutionary, but let's see what happens. As I said, I'd want to be... Oh, for some of the builds I've seen, I saw a very old build, and it was from Magic Find Trappist Assassin. But some of the information I thought was wrong. But again, let's see what people think of the idea of establishing a new character. Let's see if we can give everything except the unit. Oh, that's a champion group. Oh, we've got fiends as well, have we? Right. Another full rejuvenation potion. Shouldn't be worrying about these, should be uniques only. They're only in players 3, but this is the optimal area for experience, between 95 and 96. Let's not worry about that one. I think we can afford to give Jamali a potion there. Oh, sorry, itchy face. No, this is fairly pointless. There's a crowd, sort of. Something like a gem drop there. Chipped amethyst we will actually take. Okay, let's have a hunt around. We can go back to Worldstone Keep level 1 too. Okay, now there's often a unique group up there. Let's see if we can get to there. Just want to play... Oh, I'll get on the correct weapons. Now I don't think we need the Thunder God's Vigor on anymore. Hell, Act 2. Act 2. Oh yes, you're right, yep. Let's go back and get the Eracted Mesh, though we may need Thunder God's Vigor inside the Worldstone Keep levels. This is what I said before, this is what I noticed a bit about this character. You collect just a phenomenal number of gems. Now, as I understand it, Jorm, what's this Death Sentry thing? Gives you some measure of corpse explosion as well. Oh, Ruby, I didn't see. Another unique. Yeah, okay, well that, and if you have a, like Mr. Llama played through without a mercenary, I wouldn't do that. I assume a Holy Freeze one would be the most, well, that's what appeals to me is the most logical one to get. It's a champion, no, it's unique. Well, there's a unique, surely, yeah. Another one. And we've replaced our full rejuvenation potion immediately. Okay, yeah, Nerf version. I wondered if it was as powerful. All right, but I've seen, you know, could you, for example, put, you know, more points into fire skills to give you 2 methods of attack? I don't really know. I said I have a lot of tokens to. I might show you my collection of tokens. I must have about 60 to 70 tokens of absolution, but just in the form of the uncombined. There's a scarab husk we'll have a look at. Not ethereal. I think it's worth the time and trouble. So I'm just assuming this is because it's a big crowd. I'm going to get a reasonable measure of experience. I have no real basis for that. I don't know what each monster's worth. Do that. No, too small a crowd. That's champion group, yeah. Right, but things like Wake of Fire, like assuming you maximise Lightning Sentry and Death Sentry, that would still leave you, okay, you put some points into Burst of Speed. Right, okay, Jorm, yeah. See, yeah, Hell Witch is up there. Yep, I'm thinking, Jorm, I've actually gone through Mr. Lama's normal. I've got it to my right here. And he put his first 3 points into Fire Blast, the next 1 into Claw Mastery, and the next 5 into Burst of Speed. So, now I've had a look at attack speed breakpoints, and they Burst of Speed contributes towards that. So I'm thinking I'll have a look. I said I'll keep what I have in mind. I think I'd go from, to me it's easy to get your points, oh that's unique. To me it's easy to put points into Burst of Speed. I'd like to have points in Burst of Speed because I have some visions of it not being a teleporting character. What else we've seen? We'll clear the lot out here. Okay, Shadow Master. That was something else I was going to ask about. There's a champion group. Yeah, no, I thought I've had a look on that German language attack speed calculator, and I reckon about level 10. So I reckon you put 5 points in and then rely on plus skills equipment to get it up to level 10. Okay, then we may do it that way. But as I said, I've got that many tokens. I'll show you at the end of this game. Well, that's a champion group, a unique group, surely. Oh, we're about to clog with full rejuvenation potions, are we? That's unique too. Another full rejuvenation potion, isn't it? So we notice the lice up to about 2750 now. It was good That's all because of that ring. So not why I was surprised, not why I didn't need to put one hard point into strength to get all this gear on. We will clear the lot out. Okay, yep. I'll show you into this run, Jorm. In fact, we might do it just while it's still on my mind, just how many tokens I've got. So I finished balancing up the essences. I had a problem with the characters I had, where I'd get essences from Andariel and Vale, but not from Mephisto in particular. But I balanced them up. Oh, I'm back on the wrong weapons again. Come on. There's another gem there. Let's get out here. All the sapphire. In fact, no, we're right for this lot. But things like Cloak of Shadows looks useful. Just reminds me of Necromancer Dim Vision. Small Charm. I've actually had a pretty good run on small charms. I've found 3 of them. Oh, couldn't even pick it up. Let's go back to town. I found 3 7% magic find small charms in the last few days. Oh dear me. No, let's leave it for the moment. Too many potions. We need that on now, don't we? Yep. So I'll draw the mages down. All fanaticism, but this... Oh, come here. Yeah. Right, now. We can always heal Jamali with holy bolts, but let's just give him a potion for the moment. And we've got plenty of potions. There's Akmal. Geez, we're about to run out of mana, are we? No, we're not. Oh, I forgot to swap the rings back. Let's just do that. Ethereum. Small charm. That's the same as before. The one we didn't pick up. Let's have a look at the charm. Hit recovery, I have enough of them. See, one of the reasons I have saved 10 stat points is that if I could somehow get 2 of these, each with 12% hit recovery, I would simply change those, put in the stat points to get the strength pack, and take out some of these and put in more magic find charms. And this time we'll see if somebody remind me to change back to players 3 before we go to bail. I've yet to have a nasty configuration with Lister. It's inevitable, we'll just have to deal with it when it arrives. Oh, there he was, gee. Just go down here. Oh no, we didn't even need healing. When we've gone past Bale, John, I'll show you my collection of tokens. Just from within Gomule. No, still haven't got a... it doesn't look like a particularly nasty Lister. Actually does tank rather well. Well, you don't seem to get any mana steal off these things. I'm going to hit it. Yep. Okay, now we immediately go back to players 3. And do we have a couple of mana potions lying around? Thresher. Not ethereal. Mana potions. Got to be a couple in all this. There's one. Another super one will do. That's usually enough. Let me know too if the game sound and music isn't loud enough, please. I have turned it down on Battle.net. It's very, very faint. Yeah, that's better. I only picked up 2 mana potions, did I? May suffice. Sounds fine to you. Thank you, Jorm. I will leave it where it is. Oh, we're going to go gambling just for the fun of it too. Let's have a look at the Conqueror Crown. Let's do that. I should use Vigor within town. Right, so it's Gambling Amulet. Let's just gamble a few amulets. One more. I've not prepared characters for crafting. That's something else we could do. Okay, let's have a look for claws. 7% low steel. Wow, they're a pretty ordinary bunch. Don't run Pindleskin with this character. I think that charge attack is still very nasty. Right, let's bump out of here and let's have a look at Gomiel. I'll just show you the tokens. So armour is always a 3x2 item. That means in an armour character you've always got space below. So there are, what's that, 10, there's 22 tokens. There's another 4 to give 30. And then after that, each one holds 5. I just haven't combined them. So that's 35, 40, 45. Don't think I put them here. No, I didn't. 45 we're up to. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, we've got exactly 100. Oh no, we need one from Diablo and we'll have exactly 100 tokens. I think we can say that's enough. I should at least start combining them anyway. Right, let's go back to the game. But anyway, so even though I'm one essence from Diablo short of having 100 tokens. Right, let's go to Players 8. What are we up to? Half past 8. We've only been going about an hour and a half. We could expand out the rest of the River of Flame. Yes, Jorm, I think that's enough, yeah. They just kept dropping. They said the problem was I kept getting it's this character that's enabled me to get tokens consistently from Mephisto and Diablo, and that balanced them up. There we go, there's a unique group. No, that's just hidden. Right. Oh, there's another one, but I didn't do... Oh, there we go. That's not a... No, I didn't think that was a unique group. It's not. Oh, we don't want Nature's Peace with us at the moment. We'll give Mephisto a miss. We want the essence, I think, in here. Well, it's not the optimal area for experience, Jorm, but Players 8, sure it's going to be worth something. In fact, I shouldn't even do that. We want to gather a crowd. Oh, a gem shrine. Geez, we could do some charm rolling too. I've got way too many perfect gems. I can't keep up. Right, let's go get a gem. No, let's upgrade the amethyst. Crowd, we want a crowd. Right, here we go. Hope that's enough of a crowd. Oh, okay. Far easy in Act 5. Right, I'll keep that in mind. I like the Chaos Sanctuary. Do you want me to matter of, can I stick with it? Just the monster density is so high. I think they're, you know, they're reasonably, there's a topaz there, I think. Flawless topaz. Let's not worry about that one. Yeah, the monster density is high. They're easy, it's a good open space to throw the hammers around. And we will have a check at the end of the evening. Ah, flawless ruby. I thought I heard something. Let's not worry about them. More monsters, please. Heard a couple of things drop there, yeah. Flawless emerald, flawless ruby, another flawless ruby. Gee, this happens a lot. We've got stuff everywhere as usual. Okay, we've got to make a perfect ruby on the go. In fact, we might have a look and see... I'm trying to remember, do I carry a small charm for rolling on this character? Ooh, battle orders, battle orders. That was a bit nasty. Oh, we can't help but get them. Let's try that again. Oh, that's unique. That may explain it. Showroom. Another flawless gem. Oh, that's a unique too. Yes, that's a fair point, Jorm. Yeah, that's a fair point. I thought that was too big a crowd to basically take on the Vizier as well. I'm assuming when you kill the last unique and all the other monsters die in here, I'm assuming you don't get experience for them. So that's not enough to worry about. Just run around. Oh, there's a unique. Where was it? Over there. Do some scrolls of town portal, could we? That's not enough to wow. There's a bit of a crowd, yeah. I'd like to be a bit more cautious approaching Decisive though. I'm still puzzling for a name on the assassin though. The obvious name is Nikita. Yeah. Yep, true, Jorm, but I don't know if you had experience for all the other monsters that die. I assume you don't. No, I don't like the look of that. That looks a bit better. If only woken up you can normally single out. Oh, Grand Charm we'll have a look at. This is just getting silly, it really is. Just the sheer stuff. No. Let's do that. Let's do that to heal Jumali. Eventually. Well, he's under the influence of that cleansing aura. Alright, let's not worry about it. Yes, I saw Dobrunsky. In fact, I haven't looked at it all yet. I was looking at Dobrunsky's latest drop video. Not a monthly one, some other thing he did. 1,000 bail runs. And when he got, what did he get? Schaefer's hammer. I never got one Schaefer's hammer myself, and I thought I was lucky to get that one. That's another unique down there, was it? Let's do that. Yes, thank you, Jorm. Yeah, that was it, yeah. Oh, we've tripped the silver accident. Now this particular pack, it seems to cause more trouble than anything else. Come here. Here we go. There it is. I'm on the wrong weapons, but even so. So we keep a really close eye on what's going on here. There's the lights going down. Don't really understand why, but it's this one in particular. And now we can just do that, right. Less trouble with Diablo than that particular, so I've lost another potion. Hello, Lobomir. Oh, there's our missing essence. Oh, let's go back to town, people. Now, Lobomir, we've just had a look. That essence there now gives me 100 exactly. As we count them, that gives me 100 tokens of absolution. Another cup. So am I carrying a small charm here or not? Yes, I am. Right. We may have to roll the charm just to save some space here, people. Even may use an amethyst, which I don't like, but I just haven't got the Rel runes. I'm thinking of running a character you've never seen as Barbluck, who was my original intention to become a magic fine barbarian until oh, there we go. Right, let's do this. That one. I was going to run Barbluck at the Countess to get Rel runes. No, let's not do that yet until we have to. Shale rune. Alright, where can we go now? I'll tell you what we'll do, people. We're in Players 8, we know what we're going to front. Let's see if we can expand out the rest of the River of Flame map. Wasn't anything particularly nasty. Well, there we go, grotesques, abyss knights and blood maggots. Let's just expand out the rest that will come across a Fasto in due course. But let's particularly look for either a crowd. That's what I don't like about the River of Flame. It is not a particularly high monster density in my opinion. Well, there's a unique. Now if we're lucky, you know, then we might get a unique here every time. Let's not worry about. There's a unique. And there are minions? No, they're just normal ones. Okay, let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, I think it's a unique to our... Oh no, it is a unique. Right, did it drop anything? Well off for keys. Okay, here's a Fasto. Where's the Fasto? Where is he? There he is. Let's go in here a bit. Oh, mana burn, alright. back in single player, Logan here. Last human back on the Grail, yeah. Oh yes, I suppose you could say that, yes, but I said yep, yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it, yeah. But I was saying to Jorm, what a dead end is it? That it's time I started having an assassin. I've never played assassin. Let's have a look at that Archon plate. 441's nowhere near maximum. So I've done a respec, which is why we're getting a new map. I don't know what people thought of the Battle.net adventures, but I did. Yeah, there's a social aspect to it, but people are so generous. There's not quite the sense of achievement in Battle.net that I do in single player, because basically everybody runs, very powerful characters rather quickly. Not going to worry about that many. I think we've left an area. Oh, we need this. Not the monster. There we go. That'll do. Monster density is not all that great. We must be down towards the end by now, but there's an area up there we haven't covered, yeah. So there's the... oh, there's a few. We might teleport up there, I think. Yeah, there's an area up there. Let's just, for the sake of having the map out, let's do that. Well, let's just go to Vigor, I think. Not much point to that, I've got to admit it. Okay, what are the other... I think... Oh, I tell you what, I haven't got two. More magic find area. I'm assuming there's some decent experience here. I haven't got the pit. I don't think since I've... Yeah, it might be time to drop some stuff off too in between games here. We might get some gems in, I think. So what we'll do... What do we got? 10 to 9. What we will do, people... Oh... Let's at least find the map for the pit anyway. No, I've got it. Oh, it's only a little way down there. We're still on players 8, are we? I tell you, for the pit, I think there's going to be so little experience to be gained. We might as well have the monsters a bit easy to kill. Oh. Not that it's totally safe out here. Oh, clearly I have done the map. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's clear out the pit. And then see if we can just concentrate on the... This is pure magic fine stuff here. Not worried about anything else here. Let's have the skill shrine. There's one. There's another one. So let's count up the unique... Cal on BattleNet knows how many unique groups are meant to be here. So that's the second one. Let's have a look at the maiden javelins. On the hunt for the legendary 640s. That's 2 unique groups. We'll leave the pit level 2 to last. No. Now the shaman encampments are both close to each other on this map. And sometimes you can get a unique group in here, but not this time. Oh, there's a motor. Hang on, let's get back on the correct weapons here. Yeah, there's our third one. Okay, there's Elder's Rhythm anyway. So we've seen 3 unique groups. I'll just do this just to replenish our mana, I think. Yeah. We have seen 3 unique groups. Okay. Sorry, that was a ring, was it? Yeah, it's the blue. So we have seen 3 unique groups so far. There's 4th. And there's a 5th, I think. Yeah, that's 5. And there's a 6th one. I think we've got enough for rejuvenation potions. So since 6. Alright. And there's either 2 or 3, usually 2. Sometimes 1, sometimes 3 in here. And there's one of them. And that Bone Warrior is another ear. And so we got 3 unique groups on this occasion. Or was that a 4th one? No, surely not. Let's identify that just for a hell of it. No. That. Have that flawless diamond. I thought I saw another charm drop though, a big one. Yeah, thought there was. Nope. That was another ring. Okay, that will do, I think. Let's just go out here for the moment. What have we got? 5 to 9. Wondering how much time it would take to do another run, because I've got so many gems and stuff. What was that? Oh, an emerald. Yep, so there's a perfect emerald. I should really develop it, well, Barbluck's the obvious one, just to run Nightmare and normal Countess for these low-level runes for crafting runes. In fact, there's a Thol rune, so let's have a go at a safety amulet right now.
Good day.
Reasonably happy with the gear on this character. Level 95 for that, eh? It's the charges, I assume, that do it. Where else could we go? Let's call it quits. Let's do. I don't like doing housekeeping on stream, people, but let's do it. But Liabamir, you may be interested. I was counting these up before. Swap out the MF. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair suggestion too. What are we doing? Where are we? Smiple. Right, so if we go to armor and we put that essence in there, Jorm, that gives us exactly 100 tokens of absolution. Right. Let's see if we can, yeah. I normally said I've just run out of space. That's all there is to it. Well, I suppose we could run another character, but I've got so many excess gems, we may do some charm rolling here, I think. Runes A. Oh, we're sitting now. We can make a Rel. Shale. Foul. We should combine some of those too. I think we can go with 3 oughts to make a Thol too. Let's do that. IO F. Right, we will get rid of. Let's stop and think. Let's quickly get back into the game here. Right, there's a Rel. Right, there's a Thol. Right, now let's go. I want about 3 almonds to make a soul. Let's see, I haven't done any crafting, and that's going to cause a problem now because all the characters are full. Let's go there. Oh, this is going to be a mess, people, but here we go. That was unnecessary. I'll show you the problem in a moment. The problem is that all these excess gems. So that thol rune, for example, can go there. We're just going to have to roll, and where was that rel rune going to go? Oh, there. All right. So let's save all that. Let's combine these gems. And then we might as well do some charm rolling. I've got that many excess gems. So I haven't done that in stream for a long time because I didn't think it was all that interesting. It's just running Chocolat at Lower Carrast because she has such an excellent map to do so. Should arguably move the cube over the other side, but right. There's our charm for rolling. I always think using amethyst is a bit of a waste, but let's see what we can do for crafted amulets before we do anything else. Oh, I hope you saw all that, people. So we've got plenty of it. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's put in 2 Ammon runes in there. And do that. Thol rune, let's put that there. If we're waiting on one more pair of vambraces or something. Okay. Alright. What have we got? 5 past 9. Let's do some charm. Let's roll that small charm. We've got that many gems. Yeah, we'll delete that one. And then will be time for the break. So, there's our charm for rolling. Lots of amethysts. Now, let's just clear the backlog. Couple of jewels there. Let's put those away so I've got a bit more space. Don't think I'm up to Jorm's number of jewels yet, but I'm certainly, I cannot keep the runes and gems up. Yeah, Jorm, there is actually a system to it, but I like to have all my stuff on characters in case something does go wrong. And every now and again I have to sort of rejig the characters, yeah, but there is a method to it. So let's just load in. hate wasting amethysts. No, let's just load in as many perfect gems as we can. And we're just going to roll that charm until every 3 gems makes a roll of the charm. And I think we're just going to fill up on the, I just cannot think of anything else to do with them. The bad thing is, of course, what happens if we get a great charm on the first roll? We'll keep the amethysts. Oh, that's an extra ruby we don't need. So I need a couple more, I need one more roll, a couple more tholes. Right, let's have a go at rolling that charm anyway. Let's start with the ones over there. All right. Just wait for the, I think, so I just want to make certain on the tablet everybody's here. Yep, we're away. Okay, here we go. 19 to attack rating. 4 to 8 cold damage. Actually, we will put the cube over there. 1 to dexterity. 1 to cold damage. Let's use these ones up the top. Oh, 6% magic find. I've got a lot of them, so I'll keep rolling. Lightning damage. We just need to create some space. Cold damage. Lightning damage. Two to strength. Seven to attack rating, 25 poison damage, and we're about to run out. I'll tell you what we'll do. Since we're here, let's just run lower caress until we get another flawless gem. Where are we? I think I haven't done this on stream for ages, but oh, there we go. We'll have a look at the bramble mitts as well. There is a flawless sapphire. Oh, that was part lag and also the random area. Flawless ruby. We will have the key. Oh, another ruby. Oh, I did have a perfect skull, did I? Okay, right, we'll have a look. I'll have a look. I thought I had, didn't think I had a perfect one. Alright, let's go back to town and look. No, but we've got another one now though. Let's do that. Oh. Yeah, I must admit, skulls are difficult to tell. You can scarcely tell. I'm looking right at it. Skull, flawless skull. There's only a little notch in the bottom of the standard ones. Do that in a moment. There, let's use the 2 emeralds. 2 perfect emeralds. At least we've cleared some space. So let's have a look at, we'll have a look at those bramble mitts in a moment too. 17 a mana. No, keep rolling. Get Deck Arcane to identify those gloves. I'm on the lookout too now for 220 assassin gloves too. But can you tell me, can you get 2 to traps on gloves? Is that possible, or is it just 2 to martial arts or something? Is it possible to get 2 to traps on gloves and 20 attack speed? If you can get attack speed on all 3 branches of the Amazon tree, surely you can do it on all 3 branches of the assassin tree. Right, at least didn't we sell them? Okay, we'll delete them. Right, at least that's cleared a bit of stuff. Oh. Alright, I do have dual, since we're in Go Mule, we'll have a quick look. I did have a quick look. I've got some decent gloves. Then it'll be time for the break, I think. Yep. So where were they? Just rare or crafted gloves. There's 20 attack speed, 20 magic find, some lightning and fire resistance. There's 220 gloves for javelins. Half freeze duration. I did have a look through. 24 magic find, triple resistances on those, but no speed. There's one pair I think particularly caught my eye. 20 attack speed, dual leech. There's 2 to martial arts, 20 attack speed for assassin. (20 attack speed, 13 magic find, 3% lifesteal. (20 attack speed, 6% lifesteal, 12 mat, not much good for trap assassin, I'm assuming. I thought I had. Evidently not. Quick look in Raxka's gloves. Raxka's temporary character. She carries gloves. I think these are all Amazon gloves. Yep. The attack speed's the one I'm after. Yeah, there's 20 attack speed, knockback, 23 magic find. I assume the knockback is useless with traps. 14 fire resistance. That's not bad. And there's those excellent gloves for Raxka. Alright, let's go back to the game here, people. But let me... no, we can do that one if we have to. Alright, let's do that. Now I'm determined, again, I just like the novelty sense of following Mr. Llama's build, or playthrough. Sorry, I hope, yeah, there we go. So we've now emptied all this stuff off. Getting a hankering to run Raxka around though. We'll have a look too when I get back. Let's say 9:35 at the absolute outside, people. I should be back well before then. Okay, I am going to mute the microphone and I'll restore Grommet. Now if we go over our Diablo interface window, I will do that after the break. Okay, about to mute the microphone, people. I will be back in probably less than 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'll tell you what we might do here, people. Let's leave it players 3 for the moment. I'm not certain I've got... Yeah. Rather than whinge about lack of low-level rooms, let's see if we actually do something about it. Oh dear me. See if we can find the tower. Let's put up battle orders, shall we? Not going to be down here, surely. There we go. So how far away are we? Oh, not bad. That's a well, isn't it? Okay, let's go players 3. No teleport or not? Shouldn't be in too much danger, surely. No, didn't think it'd be down there, but I suppose I had to look. Well, that's a genuinely ordinary map, isn't it? Let's go down there. Oh, I missed it, have I? Alright, it turned out pretty well. Yeah, that one's not great anyway, alright. That's a champion group, surely. And of course we've got to remember to go back to players 1. We actually hit level 5. There we go. Never considered running the... oh, that's a unique. Never thought of running the Countess with a Hamilton. Don't see any reason why it shouldn't be viable. Key of Terror, eh? Well, we got a row. We got a row. Okay. I think we have to consider not carrying these ridiculous number of potions.
Greetings.
Let's do a couple more of these. There it is up there. Oh, that's not so bad. Let's have a go at the unique group. Now that is in fact that L shape that Mr. Llama talks about. Oh, razor switch. Well, not a premium item, but my favourite low-level caster weapon, though. Without a doubt. I've certainly used that in my early days running running Sigma with that weapon, and I was able to get full resistances in hell despite the double-handed nature of it. I just cannot remember how I did it. Anyhow. Yeah, we're on players 3. Well, sometimes I feel a bit safer teleporting at this speed with a paladin than I do with a sorceress because of the block percentage. Oh, that's a lot of things. Right, okay. Oh, this is going to be pretty quick, roughly speaking. So that's 2 games we've had a unique there too. Another row. And a flawless amethyst. Got any super chests? I don't think there are. Oh, actually I don't know where they are on, what's another unique? We'll take the Neff. We will take the Neff. That's a fair point. I don't know how to look for them in the, I've never considered to be an area with super chests. Well, there's 2 rails anyway, that'll make up our, and we can always put the Ort towards a Thole. Let's have a look. Let's go to players 3. But this is, well, not sorceress speed, but even so. So there's always going to be a unique, I think, in this corner here. And I've probably said it often enough in here, but one of the 2 jar runes I've ever found in single player was found going down to the Countess. In fact, that's one of these ghost packs. There should be, now there's another likely looking L shape, and there's another unique. Yes, Jorm, I'm remembering that. No, I've remembered that. I have remembered that on each game so far. But this isn't so. I don't. It's not like teleport. Oh, that was. I don't mind it. I'd have trouble doing that with a sorceress. I wonder if was it safe. I should try that 10 times text trick too. Now there's always been a unique, okay, this time it's champions, but who's complaining? Oh, there's a unique. Okay, this isn't so bad. Never thought of sort of running the counters with a Hamilton. Ammon, Ort, Thole. Let's have a look at the claws. Wonder traps. '76 strength and dexterity. 1 to Mind Blast, 1 to Shadow Warrior. No, we'll give them a miss, though they may be okay. Yeah, no, I couldn't. Barrels. Thank you, Jorm. I was waiting for an opinion on that. Right. Let's try again. We'll go back to have another go at Bale in a moment. Once we had a few more rune runs. So 3 Orts. So there's another Thole. 2 Rowls. Ammon's mean blood. This is working out rather well, in fact. It's all sorts of crafted amulets. The middle of the paths. Okay, we'll have a look. Remember, I'm not going to see him at teleport speed, but even so. I tell you what, let's see if we can run down. And remember that we're going to have a unique here. That was a charm, yeah. Well, that's unique too. Alright, here we go. We should, yeah. I assume, look, I tell you what, we could have a compromise here and try for a high rune by at least killing. Oh, there's another. Oh, he didn't even get down the countess. We've got another row. Let's do that. In fact, let's cure ourselves with a curse and rearrange things a bit here. Now, let's have a look and see if we can get super. I didn't know about Circe's are unique. Oh dear me. Alright, now we'll actually pick up that full rejuvenation potion. Might as well look at the gloves too. So let's have a look. Alright, so if we that's Fanaticism Archers. Fanaticism something in there. Is that it? Where's the pointer? Oh, mana burn. Alright. So should be another unique down here. And there it is. Right. Let's have a look for these chests though. I didn't know that, love me, that there were super chests in the middle of the path. Oh, correct weapons. It's my fault, people. I just don't. That was unique too, wasn't it? Yeah, extra fast something or other. No, just extra strong. Might be one a dead room. Well, we're down here for runes, Jorm. Not so much look for super chests, but let's have a look. That's a unique. This isn't such a bad thing. I've just never thought of running the... Oh. Let's do that. Oh, there's any number unique group. There's about 3 unique groups there, I think. I think we've got enough for rejuvenation potions. Hell. Oh, there's oh, ethereal too. Unique. It is corpse mourn. We won't keep it. It's not that wonderful, but it's unusual. It's unique. Being ethereal's unusual. All right, let's quickly go out of the game, people, and go into Go Mule. Let's see if that's a good idea, people. I've got it, even if I did think of it myself. Let's have a look. Where are we? Right, let's find... So there, for example, Rel runes. There's a thole to plug the gap there. There's another thole to plug the gap there. Let's start another row of caster amulets. We can put the Rel rune there. We can put another Rel rune there. Let's put the jewel there. Well, let's go to excess jewels, or jewels extra. This is one where I changed it round. It was called excess jewels, but I'm now calling it jewels extra. Once I get that soul rune out of there. Put a couple of jewels there. We can gamble some amulets at any time. Let's do that one there. I think, let's have a look at Agni Astra's crafting character. That's full. I normally remember I used to start Wednesday night. Hello, Zivko. Gee, sorry. Haven't got latched onto you there for a couple of minutes. We're back to single player here, Zhivko. We're just hunting the Countess for runes, and it's working out rather well. I didn't want the high level stuff, I wanted low level stuff for crafting, which I couldn't keep up. There we go. Let's go 3 oughts to make a thol there. Soul. Runes B can have the hell rune. Okay. Another ought. Alright, let's do it this way. Very quickly. Let's do that. Yes. I wonder. I've never bothered. I've got. Actually, I'll show you, Jorm, since you've asked. Hang on, just let me look. Let me put that one. I'll show you something. Bit silly. Thol rune can go. Oh, run out of room, have I? Okay, Thol rune. Now I regret using all those emeralds. Can go there. What's Chocolat got left? Oh, now I do regret using it. Right, let's have those two. It's caster amulets we want. Let's give those to Chocolat. Yeah, okay, now. I'll just quickly show you, Jewel. I think I've got them in one of the claw characters. Yeah, now for some odd reason there's a key of terror, key of terror, key of terror, key of hate, key of hate, key of hate. So I've got 3 each of keys of terror and hate. Well, I suppose we could have a go at Nilithak. That's something else I mean to do. And then I don't know what on earth would happen if you put them in the cube. I assume nothing happens. Alright, let's go back to the game. But yes, I collected keys, though I don't know why. What have we got? 10 to 10, probably another 40 minutes. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We will have another go at Bale. And then but the idea of running the Countess with a Hammerden, that's got a lot of appeal. Oops, snakes. Super. Yep, true. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Nothing would happen, but okay. What are we going to do? Let's see what else we got here. It's going to be back to be more cautious play. So what do we got? The Frenzied Ice Spawn. Those things. I wish they'd drop something. Let's see. Okay, we should be able to bounce through. Yeah, just do champions and uniques instead, I think. Oh, go away. Champion group of serpents. Let's have the 4 rejuvenation potions now. Nope, not a big enough crowd. Nope. Just not worth the time and trouble. Stop. No. Okay. Harder on... Yes, you said, Jordan, there was a difference. I have to say that first time I went into Uber Tristram, Schwinn's Smiple just demolished everything. And I think Corrin's built up an even more powerful smiter. Where are the uniques? I can't be bothered, right. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we've got Stormcasters. That was a full rejuvenation, yes. Full already, am I? Oh, that's unique. Oh. No. Alright, we'll have to go back and sell potions or something here. Okay. The bosses in Tristram don't have any minions. That's what bugged me, Jorm. Yeah, playing in Uber Tristram with the Necromancer, only some of them, I couldn't figure out what, some of them had corpses and some of them didn't. Yeah, but lack of minions, yes, that would suit me. Okay, we've got soul killers, have we? There's a unique. We just have to get rid of these excess potions, I think. Oh, how much are these things worth, even though there's a lot of them? I have no idea what actual experience they're worth. Jeez. I like the sound of that, Jorm, though. No minions in Tristram. That caused me more problems than anything else. It's a huge crowd of these things, but oh, one of them's unique. Where is it? There it is. Hello, Schwinn. Schwinn, now look, I was waiting for you to come on. Oh, look, Schwinn, it may be... Remember, you did suggest running the Ubers with the last set of keys. It's getting a bit late at night for that for me, but we could possibly do it. I've got about 30 minutes of streaming left. I'm not too far off starting a single-player assassin, but not tonight. But thanks for joining in anyway. Something dropped there. Yeah, look, I tell you what, do you want to say, look, how's your time on Saturday? So I'm trying to get those speed running timers up and going as well. So to keep our eye open for souls here. Just loathe rushing. Like the thing about the Battle.net is always pretty hectic, and it's not something I think should be rushing. Okay, all right. Gee, I would have been into it had you come on. I assume your work commitments may have stopped you from coming on earlier in the evening. That's a unique. Spectral hit, is it? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Schwinn. Look, provide you. I said I'm not going to play on Battle.net as much, but I would certainly like to do that the once more. But it's just I don't think it's going to quite suit me tonight. It's not going to suit you on Saturday. Well, perhaps we could try and. Yeah, fair enough. I can understand we all have other things to do than play this. Perhaps except me. Yep. No, let's give it a miss for tonight, Schwinn. But if you want to say, what about next Wednesday night stream? I would like to at least do that. Given that you went to the time and trouble of collecting the keys, I would at least like to do that the once more. And Corin may be interested. Your characters are now so powerful. Right. Okay. Then we'll put it this way, Schwinn. We will keep that. We'll keep that in mind, because what I'm trying to get us. We're clogged with potions. That's all there is to it. I think if we cleaned out that other corner, the corner to the top. Right, so what I might do on Saturday's stream then, if I can find... Have we been down here? Evidently not. So, if I can find a way to get those timers going... is start this single player assassin on Saturday, possibly. I still haven't come up with a suitable name. No, we haven't come down here. In fact, it's not worth the trouble. Not for 5 monsters. Right. What have we got? 10 o'clock yet. Getting due. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things, Jorm, I think, if the opportunity arose... Yeah, so I'm baffled, why, for example, if the people who wrote Pluggy can produce that with version 1.13, I'm a bit baffled why you can't do it with one, surely you think it'd be just a matter of getting together with the people who write it to adapt it to 1.14. If Blizzard wish to go down that path, and I assume they don't. Right. Stupid number of potions. All right. I wonder if we're 10% of the way to the next level yet. Yeah, it only works with version 1.13. Any good drops? Not really. No. In fact, I can't think of anything. It was just a pile of flawless gems, which you often get with this character. I did post on the Discord, Schwinn. I got a Sir rune with this character in the Throne of Destruction a couple of days ago. I put that up on the Discord. That's been the best thing I've got. Oh, and what I did get too, in fact the mercenary's wearing it, not today, but a near perfect vampire gaze. Maximum damage reduction, maximum life steal, but not quite maximum magic damage reduction. But okay, pretty handy drop. But yeah, nothing much. 60. We'll keep the potions. We'll sell them later. Oh, we want Nature's Peace too. That's been the best. I've never got a perfect vampire. That's as close as I've got. In terms of function, that is perfect. Don't think anybody's particularly interested in magic damage reduction. And I've also respec'd this character Schwinn too. The life here. I was able to just run down here and show you. I was able to equip all this stuff without putting one single hard point into strength. I started with 25. Another 8 from the 2 skill charms gave me 33. 53 up to 53 from the ring. Harlequin Crest got me to 55. On goes the Mage Plate, and then you got enough strength to equip the rest of the stuff. Oh, sorry people, I didn't. Jorm's mentioned. Okay, geez, I must have been. Oh, that's a piece of news there, Jorm. Can you see how on the side scroll bar I've called it an anniversary stream? I didn't mention that. I've called an anniversary stream because tomorrow. Geez, that means I must have missed Pluggy by a few days. Tomorrow, people, is the 3rd anniversary of my resuming playing Diablo. I had it in my record. 13th of February 2017 was when I started again. So I've called this the anniversary stream. But I didn't actually say why. Yep. Geez, I must have missed it by... Yeah, okay, that would explain why I never got... Or the summer, I just didn't know about Pluggy. Now, how's he going to survive against the Minotaur? What is going on? Why aren't I hitting anything? Oh, where did I... Oh, geez, I had Akmal singled out there for a moment. What's going on here? I'm not doing something right here.
Good evening.
Yeah, like I stopped for about 7 years. But when I stopped work, folks, it was basically... That's better. I don't know why that didn't work before. Oh, come on, I thought I had no target there. Want that Minotaur down. Oh no, the mercenary's hanging in there. There he is. Oh, and I should put the Stone of Jordan. Yeah, not with the Holy Bolt, John. I thought we let's go. Going back to players 8 here. reinstate the Stone of Jordan. I didn't think I needed much of an aura with the Holy Bolt. I think we can afford that. Oh, geez, we've gone to players 8 too early. Doesn't matter, we'll have to survive. Alright, we got through that fairly easy, but that was a bit silly. We might even add in a Countess run every time too. I thought that worked rather well. I've just never thought of doing that. I've never liked doing the Sorceress because I didn't think it was all that safe. What am I hitting here? There we go. Oh, we're short one key. Fair point too, yes, it's a fair point, yeah. So the mercenary does, I've said this business are hitting these lot on players 8. The mercenaries to tank rather well. Here we go. I think we're just going to run with straight full rejuvenation potions against Bale here. Anything to... Let's do that. There's another one over there. Right. What we'll do, people, yeah, with 10 past 10, we will have a look too how... Now we don't get breathed on, okay, alright. Okay. I'll keep the chip ruby. I think this way I'm doing it, it doesn't seem to be too bad. What I'm doing, Schwinn, if you're still there, basically I am now going back to players 8. Still more potions. Let's sell some of the excess.
Can I help you?
Go back to players 8 and we now clear out the Chaos Sanctuary, stopping for any uniques in the River of Flame on the way up. There's one. I'll have the jewel, there's the scalper. Don't need that. Sometimes a unique over here, but not today. Oh, there's one. I missed it. Oh, and a champion group as well. Yeah, no, it's an easy area, gee. It's an easy area. Experienced Schwinn will leave for Diablo. Right, we just want to pick up a crowd. Here's the problem. It's a pretty easy area, I think, for a Hammerden. Oh, I heard a jewel. So here we do pretty much a full clear. Definitely a jewel, there it is. There's another unique up to the... Oh, is that 2, is it? Yes, it is, right. Yeah, there it is. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. Let me bring him out of there. Oh, come on. We want a crowd. Oh, that'll have to go. Doesn't actually seem to be all that crowded by the normal stands I expect the car sanctuary to be. Alright, so be it. Alright, thank you. It's not what I mean by a crowd. Yeah, this is a unique anyway. Oh, that's actually a double unique group, look at that. I think that was actually a double. Oh, a foul. We'll have it. Oh, no, there's a crowd. So I'd like to get to the point of the pentagram here, so the mercenary doesn't get swarmed. Let's go back there. Oh, multi-shot unique out. Yeah, I think this one's just run in. Yeah, I think it just went down there. He's thrown. We are going to get this done. Just like to have everything cleared out before decisive. Right. Oh, we've still got Nature's Peace with us. Okay. Battle orders. Let's go back to town, eh? Oh, we'll get Deckard Kane to identify the jewels.
Stay a while and listen.
Right. One small downside of the respec is I don't quite have the defense points. So I haven't quite put the points into Holy Shield. But it still seems pretty safe. The mercenary mostly doing that. Right. Sacred Taj. No. Now this is the monster group that for some strange reason causes this character the most trouble. I don't really know why. You can see the life ball is just going down there. Is it the fire breath? Have to take this one a bit more cautiously too. Let's have a look at that phase blade. Not really. Just heal ourselves here.
Not even death can save you from me.
Well, we did it on Players 8, just purely for the experience. Go back to Players 3. Now I have been running Mephisto, but I just don't see much point to it anymore. I think we're better off actually running the Countess.
What do you need?
For what it's worth, Schwinn, I counted up the... I got an essence from Diablo. I now have exactly 100 tokens of absolution. Should be a unique group in this corner, and there it is. Oh, let's grab the full rejuvenation potion. Let's get healed here. There we go. Didn't know cleansing was that good. Let's go for the champions. I don't think we're going to get too much experience out of them. Now there's another L shape. And there's the unique. All through it. Oh, champion group, okay. That was a unique group. That's a unique group. Where was the other one? Alright. What we might... It's 10:30 now. Oh, turn for all that. What we might do, people, just to finish the evening, that's unique. What we might do, people, is just run the Countess a few more times. Start with players 3, just so you might get a chance of dropping on the way down there. Don't think we got time to do another full bail run, but have we got the way to Andariel? No. Oh, that's something else we could try another day. It was a champion group. Okay, here's our next L corner, and in fact, that unique is actually before it. So I might get another one down here, and there it is. I always like to see the ghost things. Or small charm. No. Now, no, they're caskets, not really chests. Oh, itchy nose, right. Well, there's the Millibriga armour anyway, people. Not that we need that. We won't worry with the full rejuvenation potion. Though, mind you, let's have a quick look at that. What intrigues me, it uses the same graphic as Tyrael's Might. So we actually just take that back to town. I've often wondered about that as a sort of a discussion point. That's unique. Usually another one up here. Not today, alright. Oh, another key of terror, eh? Have the Yacht Room. Let's go back, let's go into the next game. Let's just make some space. Now, I've never seen Tyrael's Might drop, of course, people, but there it is on the ground, and it's got that sort of golden colour, unidentified. But if we, and it's got that sort of dark colour when it's been identified, so I assume that's what. Oh, I don't know if Tyrael's Might will look. I don't suppose we can't unidentify it, but okay, there we go. I wonder if that, if you see a unique sacred armour drop, do you get some sort of hint as to what it is, as to what colour it is lying on the ground? Sorry people, just checking my phone here. All right. Just running Countess with a hammer, it just never struck me as being the obvious thing to do until now. In fact, that might have been a double unique group. There's the Berserker helm. What's that? No, let's give it a miss. That's not an L shape, so we shouldn't expect a unique there. Yeah, often been a unique there too. If and a hell. Yep, time to do this a couple of times more. Rogue's bow, composite bow we don't need. Yeah. Now that was a unique group. Oh, we... Look at the gloves. Encouraging colour. Man of Steel. There it is. Right. Ethan Row. Alright, let's do this a couple of times more. We'll go straight at the Countess just in players 1. Let's not worry about stopping about any intermediate uniques. In fact, we can immediately go 3Fs to make a towel here. But what I like is the number of Rals and Thols we've got. Oh, we're going to the tower, not the cave thing. We'll stop and kill them with their ghosts. There was one here, and there's another one. Yep. Oh, ghost. Another key of terror, eh? F, Tal, Thol. Right, keep going. Haven't seen many Ammon runes drop. No, not a ghost. No, not a ghost. No. Okay, so let's have a look at the brandings. Ah, 20 attack speed, 19 magic, find, fire resistance 16%. I think we'll hang on to those. At least compare them. I think I've got something already very similar. So what's the highest we got? A hill. I think a couple more people will about do it. Yes, Jorm, yeah, but I think I've already got something very similar. Yeah. We can always have a look a bit later. In fact, we'll make that the last thing of the stream. Let's do 2 more of those. Have a look at what we've got for those gloves. No. And yeah, we'll have a look. This isn't so bad. I've never thought of doing this before. Not sorcerer speed, but it's a lot safer. Oh, there's a ghost. Yeah, let's have a look at blade talons. No. Okay, last one, people, I think. We got 3. Oh, we got 3 Fs to make an F. And no, we've already combined 3 Fs to make a Tal. So the highest rune we've got's the hill, but okay, that's not what we're after. The other thing we might have a quick look at, Jorm, is can we get yeah, it sounds unusual to me. Can we get trap skills on? There we go, on gloves. Let's do that. Right. Stop and kill some things here just to get some mana back. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, let's hope for a high rune on the last one. That's not what we came for. Dole, well. These big gold drops though. Okay. Alright, now, a couple of things here. Let's go out into Gomiel. Have a quick look at those. Remember, I've done this. Should put them to one side if I want to do this assassin thing. Right, so let's have a look at our gloves characters. Because I thought we had comparable gloves already. .20 attack speed. Yeah, these ones look better, I think. What are these? 50, 20 attack speed, fire resistance 16. And these ones don't have as much defense, but 20 attack speed, more lightning resistance, sorry. Yeah. Comparable fire resistance, sizable chunk of lightning resistance, and a little bit more magic find. Now, I still think I've got others. There's triple resistance gloves, Jorm, but no attack speed. And 24 magic find. I don't remember where all these are. .20 attack speed, not much else. Just looking for the flash of colour here. 2 to martial arts, 20 attack speed, 6 magic find. But can we get 20 attack speed, 3% life steal, cold resistance, 13 magic find. And I don't think there's, oh no, there we go. 20 attack speed, 12 magic find, no resistances. Right, so we'll put all that stuff away tomorrow, I think, but let's do the other thing. Let's go and see if we can find, can we get, I'm going to look where we find this. Magic prefixes and suffixes. So it'll be a magic prefix. That's not telling me what I'm after. There we go. Right, now. Jorm, I think you're right. Here, +2 to assassin traps can be on amulets, circlets, katars. And there's 2 to assassin martial arts on gloves. Or even 3 on magic gloves. Yeah, in fact you can't get shadow disciplines on gloves either. That's a bit disappointing, but there we go. Okay. So we should perhaps have a look. I've got some decent... What have we got? 10 to 11. Let's swap back into Gomiel, people. I'll just show you some of the assassin amulets I have got. So I just normally keep anything with +2 to skills. So, there's 2 to traps and 23 magic find. There's 2 to assassin skills all up and 19 magic find. That's a safety amulet, so it's got increased block. But I think for a trap assassin, I'm assuming that you're not particularly concerned about that. There's a 220 fast cast amulet. 2 to assassin skills, 20 fast cast. But I'm not certain how much value that would be. Two to assassin skills, 6 fast cast. All resistances +8, 17 magic find. 2 to assassin skills, 9 fast cast, 23 magic find. Now that looks one at least you'd level with. 2 to assassin skills, 10% faster run walk. All resistances +12 and another 35 lightning resistance. No, actually, probably I won't. No, actually, John, I'm planning on not using Enigma. I'd like to have another character like Raxka the Amazon that does not teleport. I don't know if you can see these or not, John. I've stopped reading them out. Certainly for Magic Find. Where was it? That one there looks the pick of them. Let's put that over there. 2 to assassin skills, 9 fast cast, 23 magic find. But for levelling purposes, I actually rather like that one. Mine just level 80. Now let's have a look at the +1s. +1, all resistance is 13. I would go Claw Shield, Jorm. 1 to traps, 1 to assassin skills. All resistance is +19, 1% lifesteal is not worth much. 10% faster run walk. None of these seem to have much magic find. I think I've already looked through these. These are the plus and 1 and 2 rare ones. Mind you, that's nice. 2 to assassin skills, all resistances +20, an additional 11 poison. 2 to assassin skills, 22 to strength. Let's put that over there. There's 1 to assassin skills, 35 magic find. 1 to assassin skills 49 to life 50, all resistance plus 50. You take that. But again, the intention is I'll play through the game with whatever I can find on the go. There's 10% fast cast and plus 2 to skills. That looks about it, I think, people. I'm just starting to get tired. Yes, you're right, Jorm. You are right. Yeah, but once I've got to that level, I think level 90 is doable. Within a reasonable period of time. But the intention is, Jorm, was I would not progress through the game off stream. So, for example, if we get through normal level, I wouldn't go in. I would keep leveling, say by running Bale off stream, but I would not progress through the game until I was back on stream. So, there'd be some measure of doodling about. Anyhow, let's go back to the game, just so I can say any goodbyes as necessary. So if I do, actually the screen's going to go blank there, but I'll leave it there. Alright people, I think that will do. That's a touch under 4 hours there. Back on Saturday. Now I'd say if I can get all these timers and stuff, so if I get that thing up and going, I'll have to do some experimenting. I probably won't have it ready. I just don't think I've got time to fiddle my way through that thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I keep thinking you should be able to carry an awful lot of magic find on a trap assassin. Yep, I'll try. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. I've looked at a couple of builds, but again, given we've just got our 100th token of absolution, I can afford to be somewhat generous in the number of times I respec. Okay, people, that will do, I think. What have we got? 8 in chat. That's not bad this time of night. Okay, thanks once again, people. Anybody else would like to say goodbye just before I call it quits? Looking a bit red-faced there, and I've turned the saturation down. Thank you, Jorm. No, geez, I've turned it down too. Okay, people, I think that will do, and I will see you again on Saturday. Thanks once again.